Okay, guys, welcome back to another video. If the video is actually a little bit laggy, I have to fix whatever's going on with this connection. It's been happening for almost a week now, so I have to fix it. I don't know what it is. So if your ex unfollowed you after the breakup, now I did release this on TikTok already, but it was a shorter video, and these longer videos that I do on no contact and breakup stuff on YouTube are going to go into more depth. That's why it's here. Now, I try to keep the videos under 5 to 10 minutes, but, I think going deeper into this stuff is more important so you guys can understand what to do. And I know you guys are hurt, right? A lot of you guys are hurt and lost, and you're looking for a lot of guidance. And nobody was there for me at that time. Family and friends were there, but there was no online coach, especially people that knew what they were talking about, right? So, if some of this crosses on TikTok as well, if you guys are fans of me over there and you heard this, please just, understand that there will be a little bit more added to it. So your ex is extremely confident in their ability to get you back. Okay. So we call this dumpers confidence, dumpers arrogance, dumpers delight. And the reason why they're so confident is because they know that you still want the relationship, especially when they were breaking up with you. And on top of that, when they were with you, sometimes it takes 4 weeks, 6 weeks, 8 weeks to actually do the act of breaking up with you. During that time, you're still acting completely normal, and they're starting to, feel that negativity, the friction events, right? And the more friction events that somebody feels in a relationship, the more distance they're going to want to create from you. And you have no idea what's going on. You think everything's normal. And a lot of people have communication issues. So because of that, they don't communicate these things to you, right? Which is unfair. However, it's very common and does happen. So when you go to try to fix it, they break up with you. You're like, hey, we can talk about this. They're already declined. Their interest is already low. I made a video not long ago about does attraction or do feelings fade during no contact? And yes, of course they do, but they're already faded. They're already not as high as they could be. So they're very confident about their ability to get you back. So they're going to go live their life. They're going to go do what they want to do. They're going to go figure out what they really want to do right now. Some people want to go and focus on their careers. Some people want to just be single. Some people, again, it depends on what's going on with you. So when you don't chase them, it actually does mess with them quite a bit. This is why doing no contact and sticking to no contact is so important. It communicates and subcommunicates power and self-respect. Okay. I want to say that again, power and self-respect, because people these days, at least the people that I'm seeing on TikTok, YouTube, the people I'm coaching, and I have a business as well. So that's what this sweater is. It's my marketing agency. There are so many people that are their self-esteem is low and they think very low of themselves. And it's not fair to you, and it's not fair to them either, because you should love yourself. But when you chase somebody and try to lock someone down that doesn't want to be with you or even be locked down, because look, when people want to break up with you, they want to be free. The best way to love somebody is to love them in a way that they can feel free. And so many people try to control. So when you actually don't chase them, it's better. At first, they will be confused by this. They won't like it because they want you to chase. They want that power over you. That's going to be a whole other video, by the way. But and it's going to be called your ex wants power over you. And I always started on TikTok, so if you guys follow me over there, that's where you'll see it first. But they like having this power over you, so don't react like a crazy person like they expect you to, okay? They expect you to lose your shit, and you shouldn't, because, again, loving yourself and respecting yourself is key. And this is eventually what brings someone back to you, or a new relationship that's suited for you, because self-respect is the foundation of a high quality, a high value person. When you have self-respect, you are able to create boundaries, and you're able to communicate, and you're able to communicate to the other person what you expect of them, and what is what is expected of the relationship you're about to be in. And a lot of people don't know how to communicate that. A lot of people are very like, people today are really pleasing. They're pleasers because they have a lack mentality, a lack of abundance. So they don't think that they think that there's one or two people in the world for them and they think they found it. When in reality, there's thousands and thousands of people that are suited to date you. You couldn't date them all if you tried, probably in 10 lifetimes. So that's the mentality you have to have. So you actually have to do the work on yourself. So having really high self-esteem and having high respect for yourself and who you are is the way to get someone to really pour their energy into you, because that's what relationships really are, is an energy exchange. So next, anyway, now this doesn't mean you should be talking to them immediately and trying to get them back and work on things. You should actually double down and continue being silent. So when you are focused on them, all you're going to think about is, how can I reach out to them? What is a way that I can somehow get them to think about me and somehow get them to how can I get them to rethink this whole thing? And doing no contact and staying silent does that very well. Okay. And this is going to frustrate them further and possibly get them to say something. So let's say they have you on social media, for example, and they see you living your best life. Maybe you're posting pictures of your workouts, not the actual workouts themselves. Just maybe you snap a picture that you're at the gym, or maybe you're going to a restaurant or something like that. And they see you doing this. They will go, right? Why they're living their best? Why are they not suffering? And I know that sounds so messed up, and that's not even a conscious thought that they're thinking. But when they see the person that they were with for a few months to a few years, living their best life, they're going, did they get over me already? Is this what's happening? Did they already get over me? Are they already seeing somebody else? Because when you snap a picture at a restaurant, but you don't show who you're with, of course that's going to go through their mind, right? Now, again, if you're not a person that used social media before and you suddenly start using it every single day, they're going to think, they're doing this to get my attention. That is what will go through their minds. So understand that. But if you're somebody who used social media before and you posted pictures of you and them, or of your friends, or your life is already out there, that's fine. Go ahead and do that, in my opinion. But again, don't do it for the wrong reasons. So many people do this because they're like, I want my ex to watch me and I want them to see what I'm doing so that they'll reach out to me so I can reject them or whatever. That's the wrong mindset and the wrong mentality. You guys have to be in the right headspace for this. You have to be doing this no contact stuff for you. You have to be doing it so that you can get stronger and move forward with your life no matter what happens. Because either way, if you think about this, you're going to get someone better or you'll get your ex back and you guys can work on things. Look, sometimes moving on is the best thing you can do. Right. But anyway, this moves on to the next point, is most people can't stay away from their ex after a breakup. There's a lot of chasing done post breakup. And again, this is because you were very invested in the relationship for a while they were pulling away. So they understand this and they know this. And because this is what gives them that ultimate confidence. So when you are showing confidence and power in yourself for yourself, this is what's going to make them go, did I make the wrong decision? Because maybe they're dating somebody else, or maybe they're seeing someone else, or maybe they're just single and they're starting to get lonely. Maybe 2 months have gone by, a month or whatever. They'll come back around, guys. You just have to be cool and don't sit around hoping and waiting. Just have this mentality. I know I know it's hard. Have an abundance mentality comes from a lot of different places, and it doesn't just come from thinking it's going to be a thing. You actually have to feel this. It has to be felt in your emotional center, in your heart. And that's why I'm telling you, work on yourself, work on your goals, because when you become an abundant person and you're like, so to give this as an example, if my wife left me now, would I hurt? Duh. Been with the woman for a long time. But would I be pining over her, chasing her over her, stressing about if she's coming back? No, I would accept it and move the fuck on with my life. And the reason why I have that is because I have an abundant mentality. I understand that I'd have to go back out into the dating world eventually. So I'd, really, really be hitting the gym like crazy, losing some weight and shit like that. But I would also just double down on my work on my business, and I would work on certain things that I know I need to work on. And that abundance mentality probably came from the fact that I had a pretty good time dating when I was younger. So again, it comes back to it's about your attitude, right? And everyone is stuck on like visuals and looks and like what I need. But guys, like when it comes to dating, it's just about your attitude. It's about how you present yourself to the world. Do you present yourself with confidence, or do you present yourself with this shy, scared, personality? So, and this goes on the next thing. And, it doesn't matter really, like you guys can pick somebody you look up to, pick a mentor, pick somebody that you're like, oh my God, like I'd love to exude this person's kind of confidence. But a lot of people like certain actors, right? I loved Clint Eastwood growing up. So that's kind of like the dude that I like to not follow, but when I think of a masculine guy that I'm like, yeah, I think about him. Now, was he a perfect dude? Of course not, but who the hell is, right? So, and the most important thing to do is stay cool. Don't overreact and lose your shit. This is exactly what they want. They want you, when you're unable to control your emotions and they know that they're the source of that, it gives them power, right? So I hope that makes sense. Coaching is in the description box below, and I will be coming out with, I already have it out, but I need to change a few things, but like a monthly subscription for a school, so you guys can do self-improvement work with me doing like weekly calls and stuff like that. But if you guys have any questions, post them in the comment section below. Sometimes I look, sometimes I don't, to be honest with you. Sometimes I'm just way too busy. So again, if you need my help, check out the Stan Store link.